So, just a quick update. The other day, on the 21st, I had my appointment with the OB. And I forgot all my questions. I was frustrated and annoyed with my partner for the tone in his voice. Like, I heard what he was saying, but what hurt was his tone. And that's a big deal for me. It really is, because it sets the stage for the intent of the statement or whatever. I study psychology, I've also come from a very difficult childhood with parents that probably should have never had children. And I treat him like a person, like I listen and all this stuff. He doesn't give me the same respect, right? That's why we're not together, but we're just better that way. So I had my appointment. They did a sonogram. It was really weird. She was doing it over her phone with the thing on my belly. Still pretty early, so very small. There was a heartbeat. I wasn't able to hear it. He was there with me in the room. I let the doctor know I was annoyed and frustrated. She said, there's a lot of hormones, but did he listen? I have no clue. I don't know what happens in his head. For all I know, he's not listening. He's thinking about what to say next. And he follows me on this YouTube channel, so if he sees it, he sees it. Who cares? Hi. But unfortunately, it's just one of those times where, like, you remember everything and what happened. Like, you have other receipts in your head and on the phone, and like, oh, well, he deleted things. Like, if you're gonna delete shit, you're the problem. But he just started saying shit like, you're trying to change me. I'm just like, oh. The whole reason why I left is not because I was trying to change you. It's just you had no idea what you were doing wrong, and I was very clear about it. I don't want to be treated this way. I kept leaving and coming back just because it's what I'm familiar with, right? Growing up, people just addicted to drama, I guess. I don't know. But since all the therapy and help I've been getting over the last year and a half or so, it's really helped me. Like, it's even... I want to talk about my views have changed for the better. It's definitely helped me denouncing a lot of things that I believed. And I feel way more free now. But anyway, the main topic, I started bleeding today. Not fun, completely unexpected. And I'm worried. I really don't want to have a miscarriage. Like, I know it might be baby B, right? My body is still, what's the word I want to use? Discharging, or still releasing baby B or whatever. It just kind of scares me. And the question I wanted to ask the doctor yesterday was about the blood mass that I have inside me. That looked like it was right outside the placenta or something. There was a blood mass right there, and I was supposed to ask about it. Is it there? Is that why I'm bleeding? What's going on with that? I want to know if that's why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. Very lightheaded, nauseous, kind of dizzy. I know that it's not my blood pressure. I check it daily, multiple times a day. It's just really weird, and I'm always afraid to tell Larry because we're just both very concerned, and unfortunately, he kind of scares me. He's one of those people that will shit talk you so much, and then when somebody gets annoyed, they do their best to just like handle it, and he's like, it was just a joke, those types of red flags. Yeah, he's that red flag. Hi, Larry. But yeah, I don't, like, I'm definitely scared, but also, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's completely out of my control. I can only be in control of what I can control, which is, for the most part, some of my blood sugar, because type 1 diabetes is difficult, and I don't think people really understand that, especially for me not realizing that there's places that could have helped me learn more about my diabetes, but it wasn't readily available to me or made known to me. It was something that my parents did for like the first year of my diagnosis when I was 8. And then it was done. Now, there's very little memory of it. What do I eat? What do I don't eat? What is this? What is that? How many units do I take per carb? Do I just take medication throughout the day and eat? So I do the best I can, and I still get yelled at. And then not to mention that I'm my own worst critic, and I used to get so frustrated with myself with high blood sugars. And I've just started to not be so hard on myself. Listen, it's hard enough being diabetic, right? But then to have Larry be the way he is with me, it's just please, just, if you want this child to be healthy and happy, you have to put my hormones into consideration. I don't understand how he can't see both ways, I guess that's just what Christianity does to you, right? But, yeah. My next appointment with a nutritionist will be my first appointment with a nutritionist next week on the 28th. And then my next appointment with the OB is the 20th of May. We're hoping for a girl. I do believe it's a girl. We'll finally get to know that, and I need to hear a heartbeat because it's still, my brain is still trying to comprehend what's going on. It's really hard for me and scary. So I really thought he was going to be more respectful and understanding, but it's just not. He cares so much about the baby and not thinking about who's carrying it, right? And what's happening to me is happening to her or him. And so I know that's what he's thinking about, but he's not understanding his part in it. And I don't want to say that all men are that way. That's kind of, I don't want my son to be that way, so I can't say that all men are that way, You're taught what you're taught, and you learn what you learn, and some parents teach their children to be better children than others, so. I wanted to post on Instagram yesterday. I thought of this great quote that from me personally, so. It's something that I haven't heard anybody say, but of course I'm going to say it, and then everybody can start saying it, right? So, learn, unlearn, and relearn. Break the cycle of break the bad cycle. And we've learned what we've learned, and it's terrible, so we gotta unlearn it to break it down and understand what's going on, and then relearn the right ways and the better ways, and the ways that are gonna benefit you for the greater good. So, yeah. Bye.